Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Hey guys, I'm ZeldaMaster and today I'm here with the new Zelda Wii U NNX video. But this time I don't have to call it that anymore because Nintendo finally revealed the title for the game and a new trailer that shows off so much about it. And it is called The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And the game really describes on that title because you do get a Breath of the Wild. It looks absolutely amazing and the world is so vast and huge. I'm so excited to be able to get my hands on it later today. So the trailer starts off with a bunch of amazing scenery showing off the Wii U and I believe the NX's amazing graphics and how the graphics actually look. It's really cartoony and slightly cel-shaded, but I love the way it looks. Like as you guys know, I love how Nintendo constantly switches the graphics for each Zelda game, so yeah, it looks really good and I love how they show off a lot of landscape because I'm really excited to traverse all of these areas and explore it for myself. We also see that they changed the sailcloth into a glider. I'm not entirely sure if they replaced it or if you can get both within the game, but you do see Link using the glider, which looks really awesome. And yeah, that means we can kind of like travel in the sky as long as we reach really high areas. And I guess that makes sense because climbing is also a feature. You can see Link climbing trees and stuff, as well as just even a temple, you see him climbing. So not only mountains, I guess climbing is just a new feature, which is kind of interesting. Kind of reminds me like he's Spider-Man at this point, and he can just climb anything. But yeah, you can climb up to high things and just glide all the way down, which looks awesome. And I know I'm saying amazing and awesome a lot, but I'm just extremely excited and hyped for what we've seen today. Like I have a lot of adrenaline from that. So yeah, just overall really excited, and the game looks amazing so far. We also get a better look at the bridge that we saw in the artwork that was revealed, I believe, yesterday. Amazon did a leak about it, and then Nintendo ended up posting a Facebook post about it. And you can see the bridge looks a lot like the Bridge of Eldin, but I'm assuming it's not. I have a feeling it kind of relates to Lake Hylia, and that might be like the Great Bridge of Lake Hylia. Assuming that we are in Hyrule, I mean, I'm pretty sure we are, because in the end of the trailer they show off the Master Sword, and now after seeing all of that, I have a feeling that this game will be set maybe after Twilight Princess. I don't see it being in the beginning, of course, because the Master Sword was set in like a Sacred Grove looking area, and it just seems like everything has passed, especially with the voice acting in the beginning. Yes, this game looks like it might have voice acting, maybe with only some characters, and maybe with all characters, but you do hear voice acting awakening the hero, and I'm assuming that, yeah, this is after maybe Twilight Princess, you know, the hero has passed on, etc., etc., and now a new hero is rising, and Hyrule is in destruction, especially with all those ancient looking robots. I don't know what they'll relate to, but they look interesting to say the least, and I can't wait to know more about it. We also see Link sneaking up towards enemies, which looks interesting as well. I mean, I'm not sure how it's going to play within the game. It reminds me a lot of Wind Waker with how you had to avoid the moblins, but this time we're out in the wild, so Link doesn't have to sneak up, as well as being able to interact with objects throughout the map, because you can see Link push a boulder to kill off a couple enemies. That's really cool. It divides or adds some tactical play to the game, to where you don't just go in and bash your enemy's brains in. You have to kind of, you know, work your way around them and sneak around them and then surprise attack them, which to me that seems like a really interesting feature. They also emphasize on the Sheikah book that Link has around him, and then you can see him performing some sort of magical arts, so I have a feeling the Sheikah book is something Link practices to do magic, or maybe it's some sort of sorcery book to allow you to do that. Overall, I like how there is magic in the game, and that we're going to be able to do stuff like that. I'd say what I'm most excited for, and what clearly blew me away, was something I've wanted, and I'm sure you guys might have seen it in my top 5 things I want to see in this game, and that is the weapons, that you can actually switch between weapons and switch between armor. You're not limited to the same thing, and I think that's awesome. Finally, Nintendo's straying away from just only a sword and shield and, you know, the green tunic. I actually wanted more to it. So seeing Link in like knight armor, as well as using a spear or a pike, and just all of the new weapons and stuff, it looks awesome, and I want to be able to customize my character, because that will make each playthrough much different than the other. That's something I've been wanting from Zelda for the longest time, so finally Nintendo's now on board with that. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the trailer. You can watch it for yourself and look for more details and whatnot. Overall, I'm excited to actually get my hands on it later today. As you can tell, my background's not the same as usual, and I'm using my phone to rewatch the trailer because, yeah, I'm in LA. I'll be heading to E3 later today, so I can actually play the game. So do expect gameplay videos from me on that, and I'll get into more detail and what I think about the gameplay itself, because all Nintendo has shown is the trailer, and I'm assuming more gameplay at the treehouse, but I'm wanting to play the game for myself, so I'm not necessarily watching the treehouse. Either way, I'm really excited for what Nintendo has to show with this game, and I love the title, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm glad that we can actually say that now instead of Zelda Wii U and NX. So yeah, overall I'm really excited, and I can't wait to show you guys more about this game and talk about it. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. I've been ZeldaMaster. I'll see you all in another one. Bye.